What is happening? What is good? It is yours truly, the Wave Mage, and I am back at it with another video on Marvel Rivals. It feels like every time I try to make a video on this game, it feels like I am a complete broken record at this point, which is crazy to say. But anyways, man, I hope you guys are having a very solid weekend so far. Right now, as I'm recording, today is a Friday, and on top of that, guess what? Yours truly just turned 21 years old this year. That's right, today is my birthday. Well, I mean, by the time I upload this, you might not see this until Saturday, which is, of course, Valentine's Day, which is the 14th. So, in that case, happy belated birthday to yours truly, right? But yeah, man, I am back on the Marvel Rivals content, at least for the moment being, and the reason is this, okay? Ever since I covered that $40,000 Marvel Rivals prize pool tournament controversy a few weeks ago, I just had to take me a complete break from social media. Well, yeah, social media and the game itself, because it got to a point to where every other time I turn around, look at Reddit for whatever reason, I keep on seeing nothing but a whole bunch of posts about certain people just complaining about Marvel Rivals this and the patch notes that, talking about, oh, this character got buffed, Adam Warlock did this, triple support that. Like, it was too much for me. It was just too much for me. I just couldn't take it no more. So therefore, it was only right that I had to step away from the game as far as flipping possible, because if I was to spare another second of any of that mess, I would have went crazy, okay? Trust me when I say that. So thankfully, I took me a bit of a break from playing this game. So in case you're curious as to why I left after a while, it's because of that reason alone. However, I have been playing secretly, okay? Secretly, behind the scenes, I have only been touching the 18v18 Annihilation mode, the only casual mode there is that this game has going for at the moment, at least in my opinion, because I haven't been touching rank like that, because I've been, listen, with all due respect, I think I have seen enough of ranked at this point. I just hope it gets better over time, even though I somewhat doubt it, given the current state that the game is in right now. Same thing with quick play, because I can just easily tell quick play hasn't been as better either, in my opinion. And so I've been playing this mode just in case if I want to, cure my boredom or whatever. So this is my cure to that boredom, okay? So there you go. That was my quick update on where I've been since my last video and whatnot. Well, it wasn't a Marvel Rivals video. Technically, it was something different. It was freaking High Yard, but that's another story. Today, my friends, we are going to discuss what to expect with Season 6.5, okay? Now, I have heard behind the scenes, at least, that Season 6.5 of Marvel Rivals is officially out right now as I'm recording this video, because like I said, right now it's a Friday night, so the Season 6.5 update should be out by now for everybody to try out and play and all that stuff. So me personally, just know I haven't touched the Season 6.5 update yet, but I am considering, trying it out at least sometime tomorrow, if not Sunday, or maybe next week, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna try to give it a chance at some point this weekend, if not next week, okay? So if I do plan on coming back to this game, I'll try to be more eager to see what the new update is like, okay? But in the meantime, here are my, if you want to call them, hopes for this Season 6.5 update, even though it's already out now. But now that we are in this update, here is what I think most of us players should expect moving forward. Starting with this. We now have the new character, Elsa Bloodstone. Now, me personally, I never heard of her up until this game's existence. I know. I'm sure I'm not the only one. I know at least half of you folks don't know who she was either until she came to exist in this game, right? If you guys do have any knowledge on her existence in the Marvel Universe and her origin story or whatever, I would love to know, okay? I'm just curious. I'm just asking. So if you guys do have some sort of education on the character, please enlighten me in the comment section below. I would love to understand more. Matter of fact, I'll just look her up on Google or whatever one day, so don't even trip. Anyways, Elsa Bloodstone comes out along with the update itself. She is the new character alongside Deadpool, who was just introduced a few weeks back when Season 6 itself came out. Like I said with Deadpool in that one video I made about him being the one character that could either make or break this game, I will say the same thing for Elsa, okay? Now, granted, I did not watch her gameplay reveal when it first came out, but eventually I will try her out in the practice range to see exactly what kind of movesets she has, or abilities in this case, and what her ultimate is like and all that stuff. So give me some time. I'll try her out. Don't you worry. I'm fair. Okay, I'll be sure to give every new character a shot, regardless of who they are and what they do. However, like I said in my Deadpool video a while ago, I hope this is not a make or break character, okay? And what I mean by that is I pray they do Elsa Bloodstone some sort of justice, okay? She cannot come out in this game and become extremely buffed nor extremely nerfed, okay? There has to be a gray area, okay? You know, having that pivotal yet beneficial balance between having enough power while also not being too much of a low tier character, if that makes sense. It's kind of complex to explain, but just know, in short, she has to be at least in the middle ground, okay? And I feel like that should be the standard for pretty much every new character that comes out in Marvel Rivals moving forward. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to do that every single time they drop a new character. I low-key doubt it, but you know, it's just a mild suggestion for them to try out. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try it out, right? So it's only right to treat every new character in this game fairly, okay? So I'm telling you guys right now, the developers at NetEase should at least give them a proper balance, okay? They should not make them too buff or overpowered, but they should not be a low tier character off rip either. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, there should be this middle ground for them to stand on moving forward, okay? They should stay in that middle ground if they want their game to like literally make sense logically as far as like, you know, character balancing goes. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that's one thing I had to cover when it comes to my quote-unquote expectations. Well, I know they're not going to be met anyways, but character balancing was just one thing, okay? And speaking of balancing, I pray to God that they better fix the ranked experience, okay? Or competitive experience. I don't care what you call it at this point. From what I've been hearing, I've heard ranked has gotten somewhat worse as of late. I have no idea why. I have no idea how. But if these devs at NetEase could possibly find a way to make the matchmaking more approachable and fair, okay? I know that's asking for a bit much. I get that. But at the same time, given how people have been exploiting or cheating with these team comps, aka triple support, that ought to go to show exactly where this game is heading right now in this current state. Am I just gonna sit here and complain and ask these developers to get rid of these said team comps? Of course not, because number one, I'm not that type of guy, and two, I can tell they're gonna be doing these team comps anyway, regardless of what the devs do behind the scenes to make the entire mode a lot more fair. All I'm saying is this: at least improve the ranked mode, okay? Whatever you can do, improve on it. Okay, build upon it, expand it, whatever you have to do, make it better, okay? I am sick and tired of seeing these folks on the internet complain about how broken the ranked mode is, okay? They have got to do something about that, yeah? Yet at the exact same time, some of these folks on social media have got to chill out, okay? Part of what they're complaining about could be potentially a skill issue. Have they not realized that? Now, I'm just saying, I'm not throwing shade, you know, so don't come at me with all the heat. I'm just saying, okay? But I do believe that with this season in particular, Marvel Rivals has a long way to go. And even though the game has been completely successful up to this point to where you got freaking Overwatch attempting to make a comeback after who knows how long. Overwatch, their quote-unquote competitor, they're now trying to go neck and neck with Marvel Rivals as far as the Twitch view count, the player base numbers, and all that stuff. Like, dude, you got Overwatch slowly but surely coming for your head top. Pause. That was until I recently found out that even Overwatch is in some controversy at the moment as well, and so they're not doing that perfect either. But let's just say, for competition's sake, let's hope they do not get overshadowed this time around, no matter what Overwatch does, okay? If they want to stay in the game, they must do better. They have got to do something. That's all I'm saying, okay? They have plenty of time to fix whatever is wrong with the game. Even then, I can tell they're going to barely put any effort into those fixes whatsoever, because we all know how NetEase be these days, okay? Given all of the weird stuff that's been happening with this game. But anyways, man, those are my 2 cents on the matter as usual. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about Season 6.5? Have you guys tried out the update yet? Have you guys tried out Elsa Bloodstone now that she's in the game? If you guys somehow enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, okay? I would really appreciate it deep down. And if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications. And until then, it's been the Wave Mage, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side, alright? Peace.